Downtown Michael Brown from Sha-Na-Na and Little Elmo's and the Cosmos stopped by the KPVM studios recently for an update.
Being, the advocate of skincare and especially melanoma awareness, I had a little something here on my eye, and I went to the dermatologist, as I do, and it turned out to be a basal cell, so they had to cut that out, and it's the least form of the skin cancers. So
you've been with the Melanoma Education Foundation for quite a while, and also lost your wife, unfortunately, to melanoma.
It goes under the heading of practice what you preach.
Yeah.
I was diligent, and I found something there near my eye, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I use myself as an example on some of that. And, even though it was basal cell, which is the most common form of skin cancer out of the three, melanoma being the worst, of course. But still, an American dies every hour from melanoma, and usually in their 20s, and almost every death could have been prevented. So that's what we got to try and stop.
Let's talk about Eunette.
My dear wife, she passed away at 31 years old. And one of her last things that she told me to do was to spread her message. And so amandasmessage.com.
There you go. You even wrote a book?
It's all there too, Finding Ned, No Evidence of Disease. It's actually her book. I just finished it for her and I got it published.
Super important. What should people do if they find something that's kind of irregular on their skin they're not sure about?
Absolutely. Definitely go to a dermatologist and have them check it out. It's better to be safe than sorry. The problem with melanoma is that once it gets into your bloodstream, and if it spreads, metastasizes around, you have a 1 in 10 chance of living past 5 years. You have to get it before it gets into your bloodstream. And it's like a root. It grows down inward, not up. And what you see on the top is nothing compared to how big it is underneath. It's like an iceberg. Yeah. And so you have to be very, very diligent about it. If you see something growing, changing colors, maybe itching or hurting in a way, shape, or form, get it checked.
First responders from 11 nations took part in the first international training at the Nevada National Security Site, focusing on how to prevent and respond to radiological and nuclear emergencies. The emergency response personnel participated in a 4-day counterterrorism training course that is currently available to first responders here in the United States, marking the first time that international first responders have participated. Participants learned how to detect radiation, how to operate a variety of sensors, how to find hidden sources of radiation, and how to care for those who may be injured and contaminated by a radioactive event. Nearly 190,000 first responders from across the U.S. have participated in the training since its inception in 1998.
Teri and Don Rodgers from Twilight Productions put on a show at the Nugget this past weekend.
Uh, 25 acts, some of them are multiple groups, so I'm not sure if we have 30, 35 entertainers.
This is all part of Twilight Productions, kind of a stable of performers locally here.
Yeah, it is. We're trying to encourage local performers to come out, do some performances, and we're going to do a lot of community events also. So hopefully we're introducing ourselves to the community, and we'll get to do some fundraisers and other shows for people.
This one here at the Prompt Nugget was not a fundraiser though, right? It was for what?
This was not a fundraiser for this event, but what we're doing is trying to earn some money so we can get better equipment, better the shows, and then go out and, again, pay for venues like this so we can do some fundraisers. So our next one is a fundraiser.
Yeah, tell them about the next one, Teri. I know it's a benefit for our first responders, our Station 51 volunteer firemen.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a benefit for them.
They're at Nye County Emergency Services.
Yes, they are, yes.
Right.
And so when's that going to be?
We are looking at sometime in November.
What kind of performers are you guys looking for if anybody's interested?
Singers, dancers, comedians, musicians, everything.
Anything different.
Jugglers.
Anything you possibly want.
Put on a full variety show for everyone.
Wonderful. So for more information, how do people contact you?
They can either call me at 775-764-0006.
And me at 775-764-0005.
All right, we'll have your weather when News 46 returns.